5:30 a.m. The alarm screams. You hit snooze. Not once, not twice, 3 times. When you finally drag yourself to your desk, the textbook stares back at you. You read the same paragraph 4 times. Nothing goes in. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a voice whispers, why am I even doing this? That question, why am I studying, is the most important question you will ever ask. And if you don't have a real answer, no timetable, no coaching, no motivation video will save you. Today I am going to give you that answer, not from a self-help book, not from a motivation guru, but from a 5,000-year-old text that understood human motivation better than any modern psychologist. Stay with me, this will change how you see your studies forever. Let me take you back 5,000 years to a battlefield called Kurukshetra. Arjuna, the greatest archer of all time, is standing in his chariot. On both sides, armies stretching to the horizon. His own teachers, cousins, uncles lined up against him, and in that moment, Arjuna does something shocking. He drops his bow. He tells Krishna, I can't do this. What's the point? Why should I fight? Sounds familiar? Different battlefield, same question. Arjuna is you at 5:30 a.m. staring at your textbook and asking, why should I do this? Krishna doesn't motivate Arjuna with rewards. He doesn't say, fight and you will get a kingdom. Instead, he introduces a concept so powerful that it is the backbone of the entire Gita. In chapter 3, verse 35, Krishna says, it is far better to perform your own duty, even imperfectly, than to perform another's duty perfectly. What does this mean? It means every person has a role, a purpose, a dharma that belongs to them. The warrior's dharma is to fight, the farmer's dharma is to grow, and the teacher's dharma is to teach. And if you are a student, your dharma is to learn. Not because your parents told, not because society expects it, not because good marks is equal to good life, but because at this age of your life, learning is your sacred duty. It is the single most important thing you can do to honor the time, the opportunity, and the potential that you have been given. Now the Upanishads take it even deeper. They make a distinction between two types of knowledge. Vidya, true knowledge, knowledge that liberates you, knowledge that changes how you see the world, how you think, how you solve problems. This is the understanding, not just information. Avidya, ignorance disguised as knowledge. Memorizing formulas you don't understand, mugging up answers for the exam, filling notebooks without filling your mind. The Isha Upanishad, verse 9 warns us, those who pursue avidya enter into darkness, but those who delight in vidya alone, without grounding it in action, enter into an even greater darkness. The message is clear. Study must lead to genuine understanding, and understanding must lead to action. That's the difference between a student who cracks exam and a student who cracks life. Now, some of you might be thinking, that is ancient philosophy. Does it actually work in the real world? Let me show you something fascinating. In 1970s, two psychologists, Edward Desai and Richard Ryan, developed something called self-determination theory. It's now one of the most well-researched theories of human motivation in the world. They found that human beings are most motivated not by rewards, not by punishments, but by 3 things. 1. Autonomy, the feeling that I am choosing to do this, not because Papa said so, because I decided. 2. Competence, the feeling that I am getting better at this, not marks, mastery. Purpose, the feeling that this matters. This connects to something bigger than me. Does that sound familiar? Autonomy is what Krishna was giving Arjuna. He never forced him. He said, I have shared the wisdom. Now you do as you wish. That's Bhagavad Gita chapter 18 verse 63. Competence, that's Vidya, genuine understanding, mastery of the subject, not surface level memory. Purpose, that is Svadharma, knowing that your role as a student is not punishment, it's your path to growth. Daniel Pink, in his best-selling book Drive, puts it in this way. The secret to high performance isn't rewards and punishment. It's the deeply human need to direct our own lives, to learn and to create new things, and to do better by ourselves and our world. What modern science discovered in 20th century, the rishis encoded in the Gita thousands of years ago. The question isn't whether this works, the question is, Are you ready to apply it? Alright, enough philosophy. Let's get practical. I want you to do 3 things. Not tomorrow, today. Take a piece of paper. Write this down. I am a student. Learning is my dharma. I study not for marks, but for becoming the best version of myself. Put this where you can see it every single day. Above your desk, on the mirror, as your phone wallpaper. This is your Svadharma declaration. This is not some positive thinking trick. This is what yogic tradition calls as sankalp, a resolve planted at the deepest level of the mind. We will go much deeper into sankalp in a future video, but for now, this is your starting point. Before every study session, every single one, ask yourself 2 questions. Am I pursuing Vidya or Avidya right now? Am I trying to understand or just try to finish? Is this my dharma or am I running from it? Am I doing this with intention? 2 questions, 10 seconds, but you will transform the quality of every hour you spend studying. This is Karma Yoga in action, bringing full awareness to your own work. Tonight, before you sleep, take 5 minutes, open a notebook and answer 1 question. If marks didn't exist, would I still want to understand this subject? Why or why not? Be honest, there is no wrong answer. If the answer is no, that's okay. It means you haven't yet found the connection between the subject and your life. And finding that connection is exactly what we'll work on towards in this channel. If the answer is yes, write down why. That why is your intrinsic motivation. That why is your sadhana coming alive. In sports psychology, this is called as finding your anchor. Athletes who know why don't need motivation. They have purpose, and purpose beats motivation every single time. Because motivation is a feeling, it comes and goes. Purpose is a decision, it stays. Let's bring it all together. Today we answered the most fundamental question a student can ask. Why study? And the answer isn't marks, it isn't a job, it isn't because someone told you to. The answer is Svadharma. Learning is your dharma, your sacred duty at this stage of life. Just as Arjuna's dharma was to fight on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, your dharma is to fight on the battlefield of knowledge. The Upanishad taught us the difference between Vidya and Avidya. Modern psychology confirmed this with self-determination theory and Daniel Pink's work on intrinsic motivation. The formula is ancient and timeless. Autonomy plus mastery plus purpose is equal to unstoppable motivation. Now, I want you to leave with one sankalp, one intention for today. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take one deep breath. Now say this to yourself, silently or out loud. I am not studying for marks. I am training my mind. This is my dharma. Open your eyes. You just took the first step of a very important journey. If this video made you think differently about why you study, hit that subscribe button, the bell icon. We are just getting started. In the next video, we are going to answer the second big question. What should I actually study? Arjuna's legendary focus and 80-20 principle. I will show you how to study smart, not just hard. And if you want a structured course, tools built on this philosophy of ancient wisdom meets modern methods, visit PRACBEE.com. Everything we teach there is designed to make you not just a better student, but a better human being. Share this with one friend who need to hear this today. Sometimes one video changes everything. Remember, your potential is infinite. You just need the right method and the right mindset. See you in the next one. Bye.